Once upon a time, in a beautiful land far away, lived a happy young girl named Ella. Ella lived with her father, who loved her very much. Their days were full of sunshine. Ella: "Higher, Daddy, higher!" But sadness came when her father passed away, leaving Ella all alone. Her stepmother, Lady Tremaine, was cold and unkind. She took over the house. She brought her two daughters, Anastasia and Drizella, who were loud and messy. They treated poor Ella like a servant. They even changed her name. "Stepmother, the ball is tonight, Ella. Enjoy your scrubbing." Anastasia: "Look at her. She is covered in cinders and dirt. Let's call her Ella the maid." From that day on, Ella worked from sunrise to sunset. She cooked the meals, washed the dishes, and cleaned the clothes. Yet despite their cruelty, Ella remained kind and gentle. "Ella, don't worry, little friend. Someday things will be better." Ella lived in a dusty attic high up in the tower. She dreamed of a life where she could be free and happy. One morning, a royal messenger arrived with exciting news. Messenger: "Hear ye, hear ye! The king is hosting a royal ball. Every maiden in the kingdom is invited to meet the prince." Drizella: "The prince? I will marry the prince and be a queen." Anastasia: "No, he will choose me. I am much more beautiful." Ella: "That means I can go too. The invitation says every maiden." Stepmother: "You go to the ball, but you have nothing to wear, Ella." Ella: "I can fix my mother's old dress. It will be beautiful." Ella worked fast. The mice and birds helped her sew, but her stepmother had a cruel plan to stop her. Stepmother: "Girls, give Ella more chores. She must not finish that dress." Anastasia: "Ella, clean the windows, wash the curtains." Drizella: "Ella, scrub the terrace, polish the silver." Poor Ella worked all day. She had no time for her dress, but her little friends had a surprise waiting in the attic. Ella: "Oh, it's wonderful. Thank you, my friends." Ella put on her dress and ran downstairs to join the others. Ella: "Please wait. I am ready, and I can go to the ball." Anastasia: "Wait a minute, that is my ribbon." Thief. Drizella: "And those are my beads. You stole them." The jealous sisters tore Ella's beautiful dress to pieces. Stepmother: "Come along, girls. We don't want to be late for the prince." They left Ella alone in the dark house, crying. Heartbroken, Ella ran into the garden and wept. Ella: "It's no use at all. I have nothing left." But then the air began to sparkle with magic. A kind, glowing woman appeared. It was her fairy godmother. "Fairy Godmother, everything is going to be magnificent. Dry your tears, child. You can't go to the ball looking like that." Ella: "But I have no carriage and my dress is ruined." Fairy Godmother: "Nonsense! With a little magic, anything is possible. Bibbidi-bobbidi-boo!" The pumpkin began to grow and change shape. It turned into a magnificent golden carriage. Next, the mice were turned into 4 white horses, and the old horse became a fancy coachman. Ella: "It's beautiful, but what about my dress?" Fairy Godmother: "Good heavens, child, we can't have that. Stand still." The magic swirled around Ella like a glittering wind. Her rags vanished, and a stunning blue gown appeared, and, on her feet, 2 slippers made of pure glass. Ella: "It's like a dream, a wonderful dream come true." Fairy Godmother: "But listen well, the magic only lasts until midnight. When the clock strikes 12, everything will turn back." Ella: "I understand. I promise to be home by midnight." Ella waved goodbye and rode off to the castle. At the palace, the ball had already begun. The prince was bored. He hadn't found anyone special. Then the music stopped. Everyone looked at the stairs. Ella stood there, shining like a star. Guessed, "Who is she? She is magnificent." The prince walked straight to her and bowed. They danced across the floor. It was magical. They swirled and twirled, eyes only for each other. Drizella, "Who is that girl? I've never seen her before." Anastasia, "The prince likes her. It's not fair." Ella and the prince talked and laughed all night. "Prince, I feel like I have known you forever, Ella, and I feel happy, truly happy." Clock starts chiming. Ella, "Oh no, it's midnight. I must go, Prince. Wait, I don't even know your name." Ella ran as fast as she could down the stairs. In her haste, she lost one of her glass slippers. She didn't stop to get it. She jumped into her carriage. The carriage raced away just as the last bell rang. Prince, she is gone. But she left this. The magic faded. Ella was back in her rags, but she still had one glass slipper in her pocket. The next day, the king ordered a search. King Messenger, "Every maiden must try on the slipper. The prince will marry the one it fits." The duke visited every single house, but the glass slipper fit absolutely no one. After a long search across the land, the duke finally arrived at Ella's forgotten home. "Stepmother, my daughters are the only ones here. There is no one else." But Ella was trapped. Her stepmother had locked her away high up in the attic. Her loyal mouse friends saw her trouble and knew they needed a plan to set her free. Anastasia, "It fits, it fits, it fits." Drizella, "Push harder, my turn, I have dainty feet." Quietly and quickly, the brave mice stole the attic key right from the stepmother's watchful eye. They raced upstairs and with all their might slid the key under Ella's locked door. Ella instantly unlocked the door. She ran downstairs as fast as she possibly could. Ella, "Wait, may I try on the slipper?" Duke, "Madam, my orders are every maiden." The wicked stepmother tried one final, spiteful trick to interfere. The glass slipper fell, shattering instantly into many tiny pieces. Stepmother, "Oh dear, now there is no slipper. What a shame." Ella, "Don't worry, I have the other one." Ella showed the matching slipper. She put it on, and it fit perfectly. Duke, "It is you. You are the princess." Because of her kind heart, Ella graciously chose to forgive her stepfamily. She returned to the royal palace where the overjoyed prince was waiting for her. Soon after, joyful wedding bells rang out across the entire kingdom. Ella and the prince were married in a beautiful and grand royal ceremony. Standing together, they promised to love and cherish one another forever. Even as queen, Ella remained kind and good in every way, always. They lived happily ever after in their castle